Good afternoon, teacher. I'm Sheikh Masuma from class 8A. It's my science presentation video. You had given me a topic on coronavirus. So here it is. I had made the presentation video on coronavirus. I hope you like it. So without further ado, let's straight to my presentation video. So first, I'm gonna give you the introduction to COVID-19. The WHO has declared the coronavirus disease a pandemic. A global coordinated effort is needed to stop the further spread of the virus. A pandemic is defined as occurring over a wide geographic area and affecting an exceptionally high proportion of the population. The last pandemic reported in the world was H1N1 flu pandemic in 2009. On 31st December 2019, a cluster of cases of pneumonia of unknown cause in the city of Wuhan, Hubei province in China, was reported to the WHO. In January 2020, a previously unknown new virus was identified, subsequently named the 2019 novel coronavirus, and samples obtained from cases and analysis of the virus genetics indicated that this was the cause of the outbreak. This novel coronavirus was named COVID-19 by WHO in February 2020. The virus is referred to as SARS-CoV-2 and the associated disease is COVID-19. So now the question is that what is coronavirus? So coronaviruses are a family of viruses that cause illness such as respiratory diseases or gastrointestinal diseases. Respiratory diseases can range from the common cold to more severe disease. For example, Middle East Respiratory Syndrome and severe acute respiratory syndrome. A novel coronavirus is a new strain that has not been identified in humans previously. Once scientists determine exactly what coronavirus it is, they give it a name as COVID-19. The virus causing it is SARS-CoV-2. Coronaviruses got their name from the way that they look under a microscope. The virus consists of a core of genetic material surrounded by an envelope with protein spikes. This gives it the appearance of a crown. The word corona means crown in Latin. Clinical presentation. Typically, coronavirus is present with respiratory symptoms. Among those who will become infected, some will show no symptoms. Those who develop symptoms may have to mild, moderate, but self-limiting disease with symptoms similar to the seasonal flu. Symptoms may include respiratory symptoms, fever, cough, shortness of breath, breathing difficulties, fatigue and sore throat. A minority group of people will present with more severe symptoms and will need to be hospitalized, most often with pneumonia, and in some instances, the illness can include ARDS, sepsis and septic shock. Emergency warning signs where immediate medical attention should be sought include: number 1 is difficulty breathing or shortness of breath. Number 2 is persistent pain or pressure in the chest. Number 3 is new confusion or inability to arouse. And number 4 is bluish lips or face. High-risk populations. The virus that causes COVID-19 infects people of all ages. However, evidence of data suggests that two groups of people are at a higher risk of getting severe of COVID-19 disease. Older people means people over 70 years of age and people with serious chronic illness such as diabetes, cardiovascular disease, chronic respiratory disease, cancer, hypertension, chronic liver disease. The WHO has issued and published advice for these high-risk groups and community support. This is to ensure that these high-risk populations are protected from COVID-19 without being isolated, stigmatized, left in position of increased vulnerability, or unable to have access to basic provision and social care. WHO advice for high-risk populations. Having visitors at your home, extend 1 meter greetings like a wave, nod, or bow. Request that visitors and those who live with you wash their hands. Clean and disinfect surfaces in your home, especially those that people touch a lot on a regular basis. Limit shared spaces if someone you live with is not feeling well, especially with possible COVID-19 symptoms. If you show signs and symptoms of COVID-19 illness, contact your healthcare provider by telephone before visiting your healthcare facility. Have an action plan in preparation for an outbreak of COVID-19 in your community. When you are in public, practice the same preventative guideline as you would at home. Keep updated on COVID-19 through obtaining information from reliable sources. Transmission of COVID-19. Evidence is still emerging, but current information is indicating that human-to-human transmission is occurring. The routes of transmission of COVID-19 remains unclear at present, but evidence from the other coronaviruses and respiratory diseases indicates that this disease may spread through large respiratory droplets and direct or indirect contact with infected secretion. The incubation period of COVID-19 is currently understood to be between 2 to 14 days. This means that if a person remains well after 14 days after being in contact with a person with confirmed COVID-19, they are not infected. Literature review investigates and discusses the unclear issue related to disease transmission and pathogenesis and the accuracy of diagnostic tests and treatment modalities. And now I want to tell you the full form of COVID-19. So CO stands for corona, VI stands for virus, and D stands for disease, and 19 stands for the year. And now, in the end, I just want to tell you that stay home and stay safe. I hope you like it. Thank you for your time and attention, and I really appreciate it.